Nothing like looking at all that delicious food at 6:17 on a Saturday morning, Jose.
It gets me hungry. We've been awake for like a couple hours now, so it's like, is it breakfast? Is it lunch? What do I want to eat this morning? I don't know. I just want to get outside and soak up some sunshine.
I know. Maybe some of those restaurant deals, though, have perfect outdoor seating.
Perfect.
That's a good night for it.
And they have some lunch deals, too, if you want to maybe get out and enjoy some early afternoon cocktails outside.
That sounds delectable.
That sounds like a fantastic idea.
I could use one.
This shot outside is specifically requested by Max. I have to show everybody what we like to call the jewel box. It is a beautiful view of a little bit of haze that's currently sitting over San Francisco. But you notice it is not nearly as hazy or as foggy as what we've seen the past couple of mornings waking up. Temperatures right now are actually a couple of degrees cooler than yesterday. Yesterday, we were in the mid-50s across most of the Bay Area. Right now, we're sitting in the mid-40s for most of us, is not right around 50 degrees in San Jose and Concord, Santa Rosa low 40s, because they are not seeing nearly as much of that cloud coverage this morning, and that's allowed their overnight lows to cool down significantly. And we're only looking at a little bit of that marine layer that's holding on tight, but as you can see on our satellite, there's really not all too much of it that's actually pushing on shore. Let's take a look at the ground so you can actually get a better view of where our clouds are on our virtual reality set, because we do see a good amount of that cloud coverage right now, again, really just sitting over the South Bay communities, over the Santa Clara Valley, maybe a little bit for our inland communities, but look at the effect that it has on temperatures. It's definitely kept them a bit warmer. We're going to continue to see, though, the clouds not sticking around for much longer than the early morning hours. By this afternoon, clouds clearing, plenty of sunshine, really lovely conditions that are going to be out there. High temperatures this afternoon will be warming up to a couple of degrees above average. It's not going to be anything too crazy warm today. Don't expect the 80s to return, but mid to upper 70s. Hey, that's still pretty nice out there. Mid to upper 60s for areas around the bay and upper 50s closer to the coast, as there is going to be a little bit more of that onshore breeze that is still going to hold on tight, and that's going to keep their temperatures just a bit cooler. But I want to give you a sneak peek by tomorrow afternoon. We are going to really begin to see a heat up, especially across our more inland communities. Look at these deeper and darker oranges and reds building in. Those signify the 80s returning to the forecast, low 80s by as soon as tomorrow afternoon for our inland East Bay communities, upper 70s for areas around the bay, and mid to upper 60s closer to our coastal communities. So if you're waiting for a beach day, honestly, I'd wait till tomorrow, because today it's still going to be a little bit chilly closer to our coastal communities, as we are going to continue to see pollen being an issue as it's the spring season, and tree pollen will be very high through the rest of the weekend and into early next week, as high pressure will continue to dominate with little to no chances for any sort of precipitation for at least the next 7 days, potentially up to the next 14 days, as these dry and above normal temperatures are likely going to stick around. So if we take a look at the next 10 days, the biggest issue is going to be those roller coaster temperatures. No rain chances are going to be bringing us any sort of cool downs. Monday, though, is going to be even warmer than tomorrow. So that heat up will stick around into early next week before cooling down with a bit more cloud coverage into the middle to later parts of next week. But once again, if we take a look at our 7-day forecast, there is no chances for rain over at least the next 7 days. With these above average temperatures sticking around, normally this time of year, inland communities are in the upper 60s. So the fact that we'll be in the 70s, if not 80s, for at least the next 7 days means you should get out and enjoy yourself, especially this weekend. Don't forget to grab the sunglasses. Back to you.